Welcome back, everybody. Again, I'm Bob Calvert, the founder of Talking with Heroes. That's talkingwithheroes.com and our nonprofit, Thank You for Your Service.us. Anthony with Dalton Agency behind the camera. And we're here talking with people at the American Warriors Partnership.org 5th Annual Symposium here in Atlanta. You can hear a little bit of the background. There's literally hundreds of people here. I've been told there's a lot more tomorrow, full day of activities and learning and sharing. And I'm here right now with Patrick Griffith. He's the Southeast Regional Program Manager for Team Red, White, and Blue. For those of you who have been watching me for a long time on Talking with Heroes, in 2015 we interviewed about, 20, 25 Team Red, White, and Blue members at the Face of America ride in D.C. with World Team Sports. So Patrick, tell people a little bit about yourself and start out talking about your service.
Cool. So I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I served from 2010 till 2015. I was an explosive ordnance disposal technician stationed out of Fort Stewart, and I deployed to Afghanistan in 2012. After I got out, I had a bit of an issue with my transition. I fell into a very good job. I had a loving and supporting wife, but I was stuck in an area where I didn't have the community and camaraderie that I had when I was in the Army. So I would go to work, and I would do what I was supposed to do at work, and I was making a ton of money at work, and that was actually very good. But I would come home after that. I had no one to really hang out with, so I started drinking a little bit, playing some video games, staying up too late, and from outside perspective, everything was great. Internally, didn't have that community of camaraderie, and the only person I was hanging out with at the time was my wife. So to her credit, she said, one night, very late, came out, and it was like 2 in the morning. She said, "What are you doing? You're smashing six-packs all the time, you're playing video games till 2 a.m., and she's like, "You just don't look good." And I said, to be honest with you, babe, I said, "I don't have any good dudes anymore in my life." And she's like, "Whatever you have to do, figure out what you have to do and do it now." She's like, "Because if we're going to stay in a healthy relationship for the next 80 some odd years, like, you've got to find it." And she said, "Also, you're getting fat, go to the gym." So first thing I did was find a gym, and then the second thing I ended up finding was Team Red, White, and Blue. And our mission is to enrich the lives of America's veterans by connecting them to their communities through physical and social activity. And for me, that's exactly what I needed. I needed to do something that was physical, workout, run, CrossFit, whatever that is, outside of my house, and interact with people who had similar backgrounds that I had and the outside world. So, the organization's very good in the fact that we are about 70% veteran, active duty Guard and Reserve, and 30% civilian, so that we can bridge that civilian divide, that civilian veteran divide, and also the fact that if I was going to go out and hang out with a bunch of people and do a CrossFit workout, like, my wife has to come or I'm not going to be able to come as well. So I found Team Red, White, and Blue, and I've been working here for 3 years, and I grew a lot in this role, and I grew a lot internally, and now my position at this job is to go out and make sure that our chapters on the ground are impacting veterans and civilians just like I was impacted 3 years ago from now.
Speaking of chapters, how many chapters do you have now across the country, approximately?
So we have about 200 right now, with about 130,000 plus members, and I'm over the Southeast, and we have almost 40 chapters for the entire Southeast. About 16 of those are in Florida, and the other 9 in Georgia, and then spread out through states from there.
And talk about some of the activities you all participate in together.
Yeah, so we do everything, to be quite honest with you. I always say, like, what's your flavor? We're doing it somewhere. So it could be as simple as bocce ball and bowling, all the way to CrossFit workouts and tennis. And then the other side of the house is the social aspects. A lot of people, they're intimidated by going out, and the very first workout they want to do is not Fran. I mean, when you show up to a CrossFit gym and you haven't been out of the house for a while, you don't want to walk in and say, "Hey, do this workout with 225 as fast as you possibly can before you pass out." So it's a little intimidating. So the social aspect is, let's get folks together in an area where it's not intimidating. Let's go to a bowling alley. Let's go to a park and play kickball and eat some pizza. Let's go to trivia night, and we don't pay for beer, but let's have a beer. We'll buy appetizers for the table, and we'll all hang out and get to know each other. So we're doing that and more all across the U.S.
So you're doing bicycle trips, like at World Team Sports?
Oh, yeah. So we've done everything. And this year, actually, one of our, biggest events is the Old Glory Relay, where we move the flag from, this year we're going from the East Coast to the West Coast through non-motorized means. So it's either being run or biked the entire length of the United States by teams that show up, and on their day they have a designated number of miles to go, and it's usually somewhere around 50 to 100, and they have whatever their team is that shows up for that day, and they have a shared mission to complete, and it's pretty unique to be out there on that road and see that.
So the website address is www.teamrwb.org, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, would you like to give a shout out to our troops?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing safe. Get a beer for you over here. See you when you get back.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bob.
Thank you for your service to our country.
Thank you.
And for continuing to serve.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Once
Thanks,
again,
Anthony. Woo!
once again, folks, we're here at the 5th annual America's Warrior Partnership. It's AmericaWarriorsPartnership.org. Their 5th annual symposium. I've heard maybe 700 people that are going to be attending this over the next 2 or 3 days from all across the country. And also some very large corporations who are hiring veterans, who are helping veterans, foundations, and many military and veteran support groups like Team Red, White, and Blue. Thank you. Okay, and to all of our veterans, all of our first responders, our military, your families, thank you for your service to our country. And to all of you who are serving in an area where you could be in harm's way, be safe, stay alert. God bless you. God bless America.